when you think about holidays, what is it? It's always like a celebration. Like everybody's here, like everybody's lit, everybody's happy, pretty much. And I feel like I didn't get to do that a lot. Like when everything was happening, I didn't get to like celebrate my own successes. I was just, be quietly in the room like, yay, I did this thing, So it's like, nah, it's a holiday. I invited my bro, Skywater. He's an upcoming artist from the UK. And it was me, Day Trip, and Tay Keith. And like we all had a session together. David from Day Trip started off like on the keys. He was like, I was like, oh, that's hard. And then, I started mumbling. And I was like, hey, it's a holiday, something. And then Skywater, who's also like, he's credited on the song. He was like, I got hoes in it. I was like, that hits. And then I came back around to the song in the summer, and I like started like turn it into this like kind of braggadocious ass comeback kind of song. Hey, it's a holiday. I got hoes on hoes and they control ya. Hey, this another one. All my niggas on go, and I hope that you know it. Creating a holiday, I thought about how I would feel or what I would want to hear like if I'm like in a club just like turn. So it's like, it's holiday. I got hoes around me, left and right, hey, this another one. Also like this another one is like, oh, this is another one. And everybody think I'm saying this another way, but I'm saying it in a way where it can rhyme with holiday pretty much. I ain't never like being like super rah, but I have people in my family that would go crazy for me, I can't even close my eyes and I don't know why. Guess I don't like surprises. I can't even stay away from the game that I play. They gon' know us today, yeah. A surprise is those things that just come hit you out of nowhere, which happens in life to me like all the time. I have to stay on my toes 24/7. Pretty much, that's what that line means. I'm always working. I can't stay away. I can't stop what I'm doing. I have to make sure they know the name. Hey, can I pop shit? I might bottom on the low, but I top shit. A bottom in top. It's like, this is like the gay relationship. It's like the boom, boom, boom. Damn, I never thought I would have to explain this. Because I never directly made a reference to anything like gay in my music career. So I was like, this is the perfect way to do this. And I was almost like, even in the studio, like, damn, should I say this in front of them? And it's also top shit is like kind of a double entendre because it's like, I top shit like figuratively and literally, in life. And yeah, in a room, Switch the genre on you hoes, do a rock kit. I got the biggest damn song. Fuck them charts, sis. I don't need them. With 7, I wanted to break away from any assumption that I was going to make a million Old Town Roads or that I'm going to be like a regular like trap artist, which is nothing wrong with either one of those, but I don't want to be boxed in pretty much. Before that song popped off, none of my songs like got anywhere near close to the charts, but I was always like, I want to be at the very top, and I kept that in mind and it happened. They want to know if I be last done. Bitch, even if I started flopping, that'd be fashion. Popping up in movies, ain't no Nazi bitches ash done. With fashion, I believe I've already like entered that lane where people are talking about like what I wear, which is super dope. And my stylist, Hodo, like she really keeps me fitted or in something like crazy, just interesting looks all the time. So I definitely want to go further than that within my career. Like, Rihanna's and the Gagas and stuff like that. Like, insane. And with movies, I don't want to get into that right now, but I definitely want to get into it in the future. Maybe like 10 years down the road or like in between these, because my focus right now is 100% music and being at the top of that and being on my shit. I'm bad as Michael Jackson. Dun, dun, dun. Michael Jackson's kind of defined what it means to be like a real pop star, like the pop star with his moves, his crazy songs, every moment he's had, like the music videos, like everything, performances. And when I look at him or like people like him, like Beyonce and stuff, I'm like, I can do that. Man, I snuck into the game, came in on a horse. I pulled a gimmick, I admit it, I got no remorse. Nobody tried to let me in, nobody opened doors. I kicked the motherfuckers down, they didn't have a choice. Dun, dun, dun. When I dropped Old Town Road, I was like, okay, I'm going to use this and I'm going to use it to accelerate. I didn't know I would accelerate that much at all. But it was this gimmicky thing that became an international success. And it's like, yeah, I did it. Because a lot of people always trying to tell me like, hey, that's all, you did all that for this, you did all that. It's like, yeah, I will do anything for my career, you know? And I don't have any bad feelings about that. It's what I love doing. Resilience. That had to be my strongest factor. Before I started making music, if something wasn't working out, I was immediately done with it. But I felt something special with music that I was like, no, this is going to work. I don't know why I know that, but I know this is going to work. And I want to make it happen. And I had to always keep that in my mind no matter what life threw my way, because I probably went through the hardest moments of my life, like to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm scared. I'm going to die soon, but I got this. And as long as I got this, everything's going to be fine. They tried to next me, but I'm blessy. No flex, but my checks giving vet tease. Well, you know, I learned like that phrase, tease, like from Stan Twitter and stuff, like how if somebody was like doing a killer performance or something, like, oh, they're giving Beyonce tease, or somebody like dressing crazy, just like Gaga tease or whatever. So, you know, no flex, my checks giving vet tease is kind of like, I'm getting money as a vet would, you know, like already. And it's like, I'm not even trying to flex, but you know, this is the case. And I'm sexy. They want to sex me. Pop star, but the rappers still respect me. Other people would try to like make Nas, the legendary Queens rapper, like go against me. And I got him on Rodeo, the remix. It was nothing nobody else could say to me. There was one time where I was with Jay-Z at like him and Beyonce's like Halloween party. And, you know, he was like, congrats. And like, you know, told me great stuff in general. And, you know, I even got a picture. I was like, that was like, you know, these are high points in life.